Well, sports news now. Team Nigeria began the long-awaited athletics competition at the African Games on a bright note, with the country having both male and female representatives in the male and female 100 meters and 400 meters races. All right, sports correspondent A.B. Yomo joins us now live from Accra, Ghana. A.B., good to see you. Athletics at the All-African Games started today. Well, let us in on how Team Nigeria fared. We're looking at how, perhaps give us an update on how athletics went specifically for our team.
Well, thank you so much, Lai and Ngozi. The long-awaited athletics kick-started today, and we saw Nigeria in action. Obviously, Nigeria has a precedent of shining when it comes to athletics at the African Games. At the last African Games, we saw Nigeria finish first on the athletics table with 10 gold medals, 7 silver, and 6 bronze medals. And at this edition, we saw Nigeria start off with a bright performances across board. We saw the 100-meter for male and female. Nigeria had 2 representatives each at the finals, courtesy of the athletes shining. We saw Shakiri, who is a national champion, running with 10.29 seconds and progressing to the final. We also saw Ekanem Consider progressing to the final, and for the women we saw 2 Nigerian women progress to the final. We also saw the same happen in the 400-meter male and female. Three for both male and female progressed to semi-finals of the 400-meter heats. And let's not forget the 110 men's hurdle. We also saw Nigeria progress, and in the 4x400-meter mix, Nigeria finished fastest in the heats, and more will be continued tomorrow when shot put, the 100-meter hurdles for the women, where Tobi Amuso is expected to shine. There's a long jump, Ese Brube, all Nigerians progressing and doing very well in athletics.
Great, great stuff there. So what are Team Nigeria's chances of clinching gold in athletics?
Well, I think it's very, for Nigerians and for the athletes themselves, they are very optimistic of clinching gold medals. Let's not forget that at the last African Games in Rabat, Nigeria had so many victories in their respective races. Esebrume got a long jump gold. We also saw Tobi Amuso get gold in her own race. We saw the javelin, Chioma Oyekwere, there's Chukwuebuka and Nwokechi, and Shade Olatoye. These athletes are still participating in athletics, so definitely Nigerians expect them to defend their titles. And there are also new athletes who have come to the fore. The likes of Olajide Olayinka is there. Definitely, I think she ran her fastest in the 100-meter women's semi-final, so she has a great chance of clinching gold. There's also Shakiri, like I mentioned earlier, with a very huge chance of getting gold. So Nigeria definitely has a lot of chances, and to ensure that they are not overtaken by South Africa like we saw a few days back, they will have to buckle up in this athletics, where they know they have a very strong strength in clinching gold medals.
And AB, South Africa trailed Nigeria. Do you think Nigeria has the staying power to maintain its second position on the table?
Well, there's been a very close contest between Nigeria and South Africa. At some point it was Nigeria and Algeria, but it's now Nigeria and South Africa. About 3 days ago, South Africa topped Nigeria to second when they were on 22 gold medals. But the same day, Nigeria got lucky with a gold medal there from Mary Osijo, who lifted her weight and got the gold medal to bring Nigeria back to second on the table, where Nigeria had 23 gold. But at this point, Nigeria has 27 gold medals, while South Africa has 26 gold medals. Any little bit of slip, Nigeria goes to third and South Africa to second. But like I said, there's so many medals categories for Nigeria to triumph tomorrow. If all things being equal, where Nigeria knows that they have a lot of athletes who are shining, who are star powers, and I think Nigeria has a huge chance of finishing second. The only thing that is certain at the African Games is that Nigeria can no longer top Egypt. Egypt has 91 gold medals as it stands, while Nigeria is struggling to even get to 30 gold medals.
Well, second place won't be too terrible, AB. Now let's talk about Ghana's performance in terms of hosting this edition of the All Africa Games.
Let's not forget the fact that Ghana was meant to host the African Games last year, but due to some statistics and other delays, they had to shift to this year. And now with the delayed African Games, there have been a lot of improvement. We've seen a lot of stadiums being built across board. We've seen even the University Stadium, which was commissioned about a month ago. It's actually a very good facility. Like we know, when a country hosts tournaments of this magnitude, it brings for economic progression, it brings for infrastructural growth, and that's what Ghana is seeing. They've built different turfs, different football turfs, different basketball courts, and all of that to ensure the growth of football and sports in general in Ghana. I think it's sustainable. They've been able to bring in a lot of growth and development courtesy of these games to Ghana. So many are saying hopefully Nigeria once again hosts the African Games, but we know that this kind of tournaments needs a lot of preparations, like we saw the games being postponed last year. Hopefully Nigeria has a tournament soon that they host.
Absolutely, and we're hoping along with you, Ebi Iyomo. Thank you very much, Ebi, there